Good morning. I've got a little project that I'm going to be working on today, and I'll share with you what it is. I've got over here is a hot water storage tank. It stores about 50 gallons of hot water, and it runs off of a separate zone on the boiler, on my boiler, okay? So I have 4 zones of heat in the home and 1 zone for heating the hot water. And what'll happen is it will recirculate through here to keep the water warm when it needs to. Lately, I had noticed that the overflow pressure tube was leaking on the floor. And to fix that, I had actually replaced the high pressure sensor up there, the high pressure valve, or the pressure relief valve. I still get occasional leaking down in this bucket, and because this is a high efficiency heating system, I have a condensate pump over here, right in here, which probably needs to be replaced soon, but that's neither here nor there. So what I've done is I've previously patched this pipe to run down because I had to replace the valve. But since I have availability in the right here in a hole in the condensate pump, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reroute this to come over and down into the condensate. So when it occasionally drips, it'll be dripping into the condensate, and won't be an issue. Now, I did a test cut yesterday on a video that you might have seen, and the pipe does fit right in that hole there with not much to spare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video because I'm going to be doing some measuring and cutting, and then I'll bring you back on when everything is ready to be assembled with some of the glue that I have for this. Okay, so in the meantime, you know, you'll see a pause here, and then I'll be back ready to assemble this. Thanks for watching. And just like that, we're back. Well, I did some measurements, and I did some cutting, and I did some gluing, okay? So what I have here is just a little, like a Z-shaped piece of PVC, 3/4 inch. I'm gonna come up out of the condensate pump here. I'm gonna angle over towards the tank, and I'm gonna go up over here into the original drop hose, which I've now cut shorter. I don't know if you can see that or not, but let me see if I can get a better angle for you. Let's see. Yeah, so this is my hose right here that I've cut shorter, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down into the condensate tank, and I'm going to put a little glue on here, glue this into place. I've got it measured, push it up, and that'll be the end of it. That way any dripping or any pressure that wants to come down here, this tube will not go on the floor anymore. It'll go into the condensate pump. So I'm going to put a little glue on this. I'm using a medium orange PVC cement. This isn't super rocket science in this particular case here, but I'm just going to glue this last piece into place, and that'll be the end of it. I'm only going to put adhesive in here. I don't want it dripping down the water tank. So a little bit of adhesive and a little bit of a positioning, and then we'll be ready to go. There we are. Just needs a little bit. And here we are. Into the condensate tank. And that's up into the pipe. Hold it for a couple of minutes, just a little bit actually. And that should do it. That looks pretty good. I'll give you a little closer up view of what I've done. So again, I've come down the overflow pipe. I've come across and then down into the condensate pump. I'm going to get rid of the little drip pan I have on the bottom there. But if you find any value in this video, feel free to like and subscribe. I post things from time to time that may be of interest to people like me or other people that are interested in learning a little bit about how-to projects. So once again, I thank you, and I wish you all have a great day.